Mark. Alrighty then, folks, we are back with some more SD Gundam G Generations Genesis. So, we have finally finished up Missing Links, and it is time for a campaign I actually want to do, which is this one, 0081, which might surprise you. I actually like this story. I'm still going to make fun of it, though. I don't care what you guys think. But before that, we got to go do some organization thing. And as you guys have probably seen already, because I'll probably put it at the beginning of the video, because I forgot to record it now, but that's easy to fake. We got some new things. Not that one. We want to go to list first. We got some new mobile suits. The Advance of Zeta stuff has also come out, along with one of the mono-eyed Gundams. I didn't know this was gonna be a thing, but it's a thing. It's the Sisukuide. I think that's how you pronounce that. Sisukuide? Sisukuide? I don't know. Somehow, this is the Siscon, even. Yeah, that's what I'm going to call this for now. This is the Siscon. It is a mono-eyed Gundam from the PS1 game that I almost played for a while. I own a copy of it, but I spent way too much money on it. And I feel bad kind of using it at all, so maybe I'll do it one day, maybe I won't. But it's an old, I think, Super Famicom game? I'd have to look. It's either PS1 or Super Famicom. I know they remade it on the PS1, which is the one I own. Or at least I think I own it. I would have to go check. Anyway, I'm confusing myself. But this is a mono-eyed Gundam. This is basically the Titans making the Gerber Tetra, except for it has an eye-field launcher. It's designed to be the close-range, high-mobility offensive unit for this other one, which is a giant fucking cannon. And they're, like, developed in Poland and some other stuff. It's really weird. Go look it up, but... Excuse me. At one point I was going to play it, but I always forgot to, and I didn't feel like recording it. But this is this thing. It has an eye field. It can use an eye field it can launch an eye field at people. And that's also piercing. And it has a special offensive mode. I have no idea what that's about. I never actually finished the game. I just played like 2/3 of it. We also have the Fiver 2 form, which is basically just an upgraded Fiver. Though it looks like this has the full armor one inside of it instead of the normal Fiver. I still have the other Fiver. It has this one inside of it, not the full armor. But yeah, this one can apparently turn into the Hummingbird, which we needed to get anyway. That's why I had that one Zeta Plus, but we don't need that anymore, so we're probably going to get rid of it. Where did I put it? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, we had that Zeta Plus, which we're going to get that, which appears to be the same thing, so we can get rid of that. But I noticed something. A couple of these are like retroactive, like they can go into other things, and you could get other things out of them. But if you go and grab the Fiver, wherever it is, the Fiver, it can't actually get the Fiver 2 for some reason. Like, there's even a slot for it. It's on the game. Maybe they'll add it in a patch, but it isn't in now. And then we have the Queenly, which is basically Psycho Gundam parts on the Fiver. Which, yeah, I can't get us anything interesting. Is it purgeable? No, it's full armor, though. So it's basically 30% damage against everything with 50 against beams. Which is pretty cool. We'll probably be getting a lot of use out of this because it looks pretty useful, and it's a Federation mobile armor, which we needed. We've been using that Haro for way too long. Then there's the Gundam Inlay, which has a nuclear missile, apparently. That I didn't know. And I'm curious about this because, wow, it's purgeable. It has an escape function, so if it dies, it comes back with a new unit. And all you have to do is go back to your capital ship to get the full armor form again. It can transform, and it has an eye field. Wow. That's pretty cool. We might be using that instead. Who knows? I have been translating the Gundam Inlay novel, or the Rizion Gundam Inlay novel. Don't read it. It's not very good. It's just where I keep making jokes of Play and Solid Snake having sex, because that did in fact happen. And sadly, it's taken at face value. It's not actually a joke either. It did happen. But yeah. So there's that. There's also the Woodwort and 2 other suits that I can't remember the name to. The Woodwort, which is apparently an S in this one because it's like a micro mobile suit. I always assumed it would be an M, but it's very, very small apparently. But it has like Zeta, or it has unicorn level stats with an S, which is really good. The only downside is its dodge, or its environment thing's only at B at max, so it's pretty good if you have it flying or in space, but pretty trash everywhere else. Which is kind of annoying. And yeah, it doesn't have very good weapons. It's basically one of the older ones. We have this thing, which I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name. It looks cool though, and it's probably one of those things that, yeah, it's stronger than Zeta, except for the Titans never reused it for reasons. But yeah, it's basically a unicorn. I think unicorn has 300 in all the stats, and this has 280 in the very beginning. And then there's the advanced Tiaru, which we'll probably be using right now. They can go into each other, but we got all of these for free, so there's no point in upgrading them. Like, unless they could combine into anything, and maybe we'll upgrade this one into the S, because I was thinking about going back to the S. Yeah, so that is that. As far as actual upgrading of units. So first things first, we got the Shambalo, which we're gonna go get the Valvaro. We could also get the Jamur Fin, but I'll go get like a Big Zom or something eventually, go turn it into that. So I think we have to get a Big Zom for that. We might be able to get something cheaper. I'll probably get the mass production Big Zom and get that, because that'll be a lot easier. Yeah, we're gonna get the Valvaro or the Valwaro, whatever you want to call it. We have the Minovsky flight system on it, so we can use it in air as well, which we're going to be on the ground for a little while. I think with this one, we might actually go like Bigro, and then from Bigro, we'll go and get this one, which is like a Bigro. It's like blue Bigro. It's kind of weird. And then we'll go, from there, we'll go get the Bigro Mare, which we saw a little while ago, and I never did anything with. I still have one. And then from there, we'll go and get a normal Bigro. And then from a normal Bigro, we'll go get the Zincrello, which we also have. And then from the Zincrello, we'll get the Bravo, or the Brabello? Brabello? I think that's what it's called. And then from there, we'll be completely done with Xeon Mobile Armor, so we'll just stick everyone in, like, the Queen Motha or something. With Char, we can't really get anything out of this. Like, we could get the high-speed Zaku, but that'd be dumb. And we can't really trade it for anything, I don't think. Whoops, no, do not want to do that. Yeah, we can't trade it for anything I want, so what we're going to do is we're going to stand this one by and go grab our new Gundam. Because why not? It's technically a Titan's mobile suit, but who cares at this point? We have like 40 mobile suits left to get in this game. With the Bowdock, we're going to go get the Byarlant, so we can get the Byarlant Custom. I'll probably train it in between this and the next episode, just so it'll be pretty. There's really nothing to get with the Zissa, but I think we're going to go standard Zissa again. Just because. I like it more than the sleeves version anyway. It's more useful. I don't know what we're doing with the Dandelion. I don't think we can do anything with the Dandelion. So we're gonna stand this one by. Because I totally forgot we got this one, but we have the Rick Diaz Stutzer. I didn't know that was a thing, but apparently that's a thing. This is like a mobile armor version of the Rick Diaz, except for it's only an L. And not really a mobile armor, it's more like a full armored version. We also got that better Radon, but I'm probably going to give that to every other person. Make it a little bit easier, so everyone at least has some extra hit chance. With Rumble Roll, we're going to go get this one. But we're actually not going to leave him with this one, because he can't really use it. But from the Psychomutest type, we can get the Jagadoga something, which I'm assuming is the prototype Alpra Ziru, which is like an actual Gyaradoga clone. The Yagadoga, and then the Kessis Yagadoga. But yeah, since this has funnels, we're not going to leave it with Rumble Roll. We'll give it to somebody else. With Johnny Rin and the Gallus, we have the choice between the K and the Sturm Gallus. The Sturm Gallus is basically a one-trick pony. All it can do is melee, which really sucks. And it can also get us the Gallus K. So we're going to get this first, and then we'll get the Gallus K. So we might stay with the Gallus K for a little while. Or not, who knows. But we're going to get that first, then we'll get the Gallus K next. With this, we could only go Sleeves Gazome. Nothing really interesting there. I think from here, we'll either get the Sleeves Gaza D, or we'll go back and get the Gaza C. We might be able to get that from the Gaza D, so, you know, you never know till you decide. We don't have anything on this, so we're going to stand that by. I'm going to stand that by. We're going to go deploy that. It should be up there. And then, what do we want to give Rumble Roll? Give him the Zaku Sniper. We haven't actually used that yet. I had it from a long time ago. Probably not, though. To be honest, there's really nothing we need. We could go the ag guy variants, but no one wants that. You know what? We can get him a Zinkrello. Yeah, this is the Brabello, by the way. It's a new type version of the Zinkrello. Which, that's only an L, though, so we can't use it on the ground, which sucks. You can only give the Minovsky flight system to an XL or larger. Oh, well, I'll think about that and we can do it later. Or we can figure it out later. With Agar, we have the prototype Ashimer, or the Kihar. Which, you know, we'll get this, we'll use it a little bit, and then we'll probably replace it out for an advanced Zeta suit. We're going to leave Amuro in the High Nu because he's basically our backup. We don't need him, but he's useful. We can't get anything off the Ecos Jagen, but we have used it, so I think we're going to ditch this and go give her one of the new things. Like, say, the one I can't pronounce. Hazenthli Ilra? Or is that Tura? I'm going to go with Ilra. Because it looks like IL, but I don't know. Their eyes and their uppercase I's and their lowercase L's look very similar. So yeah, we'll give her one of those. We'll also modify. Go grab one of the Radones if we have it. Yeah. Oh yeah, we had a bunch of stuff equipped into that, didn't we? Radone. So yeah, she also gets that boost pod just because, why not? We'll grab the O. We had the choice between these two and then the O. If we get one of these, we could either go get the O, get back to the O, or with the Palace Athene, we could get the Balnhoek Shananaham or the O. But I think we're going to get the O, then we'll get the Giganta, then I'll buy another O, and we'll just train it up into these two afterwards. The O, though, sadly, is, equipment-wise, pretty bare. It's generic, it has a beam saber, it has a beam rifle, it can't defend. How is your speed? Yeah, your speed's ridiculous. How's your speed? We're actually gonna go grab it off of her speed, go grab that extra boost pod. Oh, well, we can always grab this one, which is spare. As far as this goes, the, General Revel, Defensor unit, we're gonna go get the Jagen Type 2 because we don't have it, but afterwards I think we're gonna go back to the Type C. Just because I like the Type C, it's really useful. The High Nu, I don't really have anything to go for, so we're gonna stand this one by and go grab this thing, the Woodwort. I forgot the name for a second there. With you, we're gonna go grab the Semi-Striker, just because we want it, and we'll either replace it later or figure something out to do with it. And with this, I think we're gonna go, we're gonna go Zeta or Rizel. Because if we go Rizel, we could go also get the Type C. Do I want to stand you by and use the advanced Yaru? Yeah, sure, why not? And we're gonna go here, we're gonna go find where that... We could grab it off of that one if we wanted. Yeah, we'll go grab it there. You actually have the lowest stat, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in here. We're gonna go grab the attack up. Because why not? And for Rumble Roll, I haven't really thought of anything I wanted. We could go back to Gyaradoga. Sleeves variant. Gaza. Gaza D. Yeah, we can get the Gaza C from this, or we can get that one. I think we're just gonna go get a Gaza C. So why not? I have 1,000,000 money. Or I had 100,000 money. No, that was 1,000,000. Oops. You don't have anything on you. Or anyone equipped with you. We're also gonna go grab this because we can. Why not? Yeah, that should be fun. And just to check the gallery, I think we have like 40 left. Oh. Oh yeah, of course. We unlocked Kelly for getting the Volvaro. That's the one-handed pilot from Stardust Memory who piloted the Volvaro originally. And died, even though Ko helped him build it. Yeah, so we have about 45 guys left. I know we have one of the core fighters from Stardust, and then one of the Zaku's, which that's really just unlocking Noonan Beater and putting him in a Zaku 2, or, you know, combining one with one of the units we already have, but meh, we'll do that eventually. With Zeta, we still need the G Defender, the Masala and the Palace Athene, or the Belanoke Shinanaham. Guess we could go buy a Super Gundam. Yeah, we already got that. With Sentinel, we need the Hummingbird. Yeah, we're about to get that. Oh, that's what I didn't do. I totally ignored that, didn't I? Yep, I did. I said we were going to do it, but I didn't do it. We're going to go with that one, which gets us the Hummingbird. Not develop. We want speed weapon, or speed thing. We want other speed thing. And we want a sealant launcher. Does this one work on the ground too? Actually, we're gonna need to not stand that by, my bad. We're gonna go into modify, we're gonna remove the sealant launcher that I don't actually use on camera. It makes training easy. There, now you work on in air too. Yeah, we still need the Gigantus, which is just an O variant, so it shouldn't be that hard to get. Hathaway's Flash, we'll do that campaign eventually. I might do it next, just so we can unlock that stuff. I'm not actually sure what these are. Look like unicorn variants. Like, we can't even figure out how to get that. That's fun. These are those two are probably ones we can't add to the list, or they're like additional things. That's the Byerland Custom. That's the Sleeves Sleeves Dovenwolf and Sleeves Dovenwolf Commander. And that is the heavy weapons type Sleeve Gyaradoga, which we need to get the heavy arm type, but we could get right now if you wanted. Might happen. Yep, tons of unicorn variants. The Byerland Custom, the Neo Zeong, we'll get that eventually, but I'm gonna wait on that one. It's very broken. I honestly don't know what any of these are. Quinn Maffa can turn into it? Then this is the Gallus K. We know about that. And the Xeon Remnants Dwattage, most likely. Yeah, we'll worry about that later. CCA, yeah, we just need the Yagadoga. Or no, the Alpha Zuru test type. The two Yagadogas for that, and then we need that one Gion. Yeah, the Gion, the Brabello, and that other Bigro. And then for Double Zeta, we need the Jameer Finn, and then those two. Which we get from the Gaza Sea, yeah. And yeah, I'll get that off camera sometime. But yeah, these are those, like, junk mobile suits they developed at the beginning of Double Zeta. Should be able to get those pretty easily as well. But yeah, anyway, folks, that'll be that. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't. Doesn't really matter anymore with YouTube, so do whatever. Hell, even leaving a comment helps more than doing nothing. Anyway, folks, good night.